Okay, well, I don't know how many of you know the story of Lord Birkenhead, but there was a person called Lord Birkenhead back in 90s, and back in 90s 27 to be very precise, when the Simon Commission came to India. And at that time, he very disrespectfully quoted that, "Why are you continuously crying for your inclusion in the commission? You Indians know nothing about how to frame a constitution. You Indians know nothing about how the country runs. Why are you trying to be in the part of it?" So before coming to this point of Britain quoting such things about the Indians, let's understand what was actually happening behind the scenes. Okay, so it all started in 1915 when Mahatma Gandhi came to India. And at that time, he gave the concept of Swaraj. And the thing that he quoted is that Swaraj is not a gift, it is a right of self determination. In 1925, what happened? A national convention was held at New Delhi, and which was led by Tej Bahadur Sapru. What was the motive of that convention? Actually, they wanted to draft a bill and send the bill to the British Parliament so as to seek the demand for Indian independence. Imagine, at that time for the convention, leaders across the country came together at New Delhi and framed the bill named as Commonwealth of India Bill 1925. Now comes the tragic part of whole this situation. Now, what happened is actually, what was the ideology behind framing and drafting the bill and then sending it to British Parliament? Because somehow they knew it that at that time there was Labour Party at the British Parliament, and Labour Party was very much concerned about the freedom struggle. So what happened is, by the time when they sent the bill to the British Parliament, time there were election going on, and the Labour Party was defeated, which led to the conclusion that if the Labour Party is actually defeated, then the bill has lost its relevance completely. I just don't know. Whenever I come to this part of the story, it just make me feel more sad. But let leading on. Now, in 1928, or maybe more precisely 1927, what happened? A Simon Commission was sent to India. Now, what was the tricky part? That commission has no Indians. In fact, Lala Lajpat Rai raised the concern that your commission is coming to India, talking about how the administration is going to run in India, and there are no Indians. Then came the famous quote of Lord Birkenhead.